Good evening. Welcome to Jim Only's World of Weather. You clicked on to Long Range Weather Forecast discussion for January 9th to 23rd. Sorry for the lateness here. Been very busy with a lot of things going on and technical problems, but I think everything's good now. So we're going to get to the forecast. First, we're going to talk about the impending system for the Northeast Mid-Atlantic region. Okay, here we are at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is the GFS. Oops, let's go back here a little bit. 7 o'clock in the morning. Then we go to 7 p. Whoops. Here we are at 7 p tonight. Here's the low beginning to develop, and then we get to it's jumping around a bit. 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's almost coming to an end. It's a fast mover, but it's very deep song. This a very deep storm. This is the system here, and it moves out. That's the GFS. Here's the European. I'll bring snow a little further. Let's see. Okay, here's GFS. Seems to be fast, really fast. It's over by 7. The low is already east by 7 a.m. Compared, we look at the European. The low is still offshore. Just near the benchmark of 70 degrees north, 34 degrees west. And then we look at the European ensembles. They're similar. Then we look at the Canadian. That seems to be fast as the GFS. And then we look at the NAM. They all take the system far out. So we're expecting snowfall rates here that could be 1 inch per hour, approaching 2 inches for a very short time. So we have to keep a close eye on that because it depends on those placements. Also, still depending on the track of the low and the intensity. So there's still a lot of things that have to come together as this system develops. So this system will produce heavy snow for parts of the Ohio, Tennessee valleys into Central Appalachians tonight and early Friday morning. The low moves northeastward to off the northeast coast by Friday, moving into Canadian Maritimes Friday night. Okay, we're going to get to the forecast. I'm trying to move fast. I can't talk as fast as my brain is working. We're going to look at the period now for January 9th to the 13th. Through the 13th. And we have a ridge that moves towards the west coast, west central states. And we have a trough that moves through the northeast. Here's our ridge. So we're going to get now to the surface. A front will move through moving east will cause rain and thunderstorms to the Great Lakes. See right here, this is GFS. Through the Great Lakes and the Southern Plains on Sunday. Here we are at Sunday. The Sunday night, expect the heaviest rainfall to be over portions of the South Tennessee Valley and the Southern Mid-Atlantic, where some heavier activity may be possible and could lead to flooding potential. Areas from the Great Lakes to the northeast can see a wintry mix with snow across Michigan, northern New York State, and as a result, a lake effect snow. Freezing rain and or sleet will fall across parts of the northern half of the Appalachians as moisture overruns the cold air at the surface. And you can see this is the GFS solution. Okay, a couple of systems will continue to move into the northwest, keeping that area unsettled. And the southwest and southern plains will be impacted by an upper low as it tracks across the southwest into Baja into the midweek period. Looking at the period for January 14th to the 18th, a ridge is forecast across the west central states, and we have a trough over the northeast. Miles a fairly good agreement on this. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for calling for above normal temperatures here, calling for anomalies of 4 to 8 degrees above normal. Below normal temperature forecast for this region here with anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. And then we have above normal precipitation for the southeast and along the middle Atlantic coast. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Now we're going to look at the period for January 19th to 23rd. And the ridge is forecast over the west, trough in the east, as we have strong positive anomalies near Greenland. So models are fairly good agreement except for some intensity problems. Here's a look at the European ensembles, more of a flatter flow at above normal heights. So for now, I'm calling for above normal temperatures here. Calling for anomalies to be near 8 degrees above normal, mainly in the plains. And below normal temperatures of forecast here with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for this region. Probability of occurrence is 35%. And then we have above normal precipitation for this region here. And the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. So that's a long-range weather forecast discussion for January 9th to 23rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.